For my birthday, I asked my dad, who's a trail runner, to take me out to some places near my home. And so he immediately made this map and said, okay, we're going tomorrow. And it's going to be 9 miles, Whitney. I'm like, are you kidding me? And he's like, don't worry about it. Just come and you'll have fun. And so we just kept going. When we got to the forks in the roads, he pulled out his map on his phone and decided, okay, yep, let's go left. And we just kept going on that way, chatting about whatever and looking at the cool, beautiful things that we saw, like buds coming out of the trees and just the beautiful velvet hills and oaks and just awe-inspiring beauty around us. Here we are.
Cheese.
Just about 1.5 miles in or so. Turns out this is the highest point of the run. We're up on top of the hill, all downhill from here. I was feeling great. We had a beautiful view of the Round Valley, which I had never heard of before. My dad's like, oh, we're gonna run way back over there, over where you see the dark on the mountain. I'm like, that's pretty far, we'll see. Here we go down this steep descent. Is the best part. You just get to run and so easy. I went down first and then he filmed me, so then I went, okay, I'll film you coming back too. So look what's happening here. What's gonna happen?
I don't know.
I'll follow you. Hi. Don't mind us. You be careful, Dad. That one's looking at you too. We'll go up here. Don't mind us. As if 7 miles wasn't enough, my dad decided to add this 2 mile up and back on the Fox Trail. So we got up to this lookout point, and it was really windy at the time. And we're just about halfway there. And I think at this moment, I'm not quite convinced we're going to do the whole 9 miles. But then once we get out of that Fox Trail, I realize, wow, I'm already halfway there and we're just going to do flats to here on out. It was expected to rain that morning. And so we were trying to beat the rain and we could start seeing the storm clouds going. And I'm like, should we turn back? And my dad's like, no, we're fine. Keep going. The worst that could happen is we run in 5 miles of rain. Here we are at the bottom of the Round Valley Trail. Dad decided he wanted to take a good picture, so he climbed to the top of this little hill. So far, it hasn't been raining. It's pretty surprising how well the iPhone Max camera can zoom in. Up until now, the wind has been pushing us back, and we turned at the base of the mountains here, and the wind started being at our back. Looking back on the mountain range, that's how we entered, and that's the quickest way back is right through those mountains. So on the way back, it just felt so easy. The wind was just pushing us. I felt like I was sailing through these cows. It was so flat after the mountain. This was so easy. So I noticed that there's some like bushes in the top of these trees. Dad says those are mistletoe. They grow in top of oak trees. We started noticing lots of little bird houses. My dad's like, oh, yep, those are bluebird houses. And sure enough, he went over and there was a little sign on the house. After all that, we hit this view and you could see the parking lot in the distance and this vineyard. And we're like, oh my gosh, we made it. I just ran 9 miles. Pretty proud of myself. Now that I've done it, I just want to go back and see it in different seasons when the flowers are blooming.